Dear viewers, before we begin, please subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's Bible story, because what happens next in Joseph's life will shock you. Now, listen carefully. Long ago, in the land of Canaan, there lived a young man named Joseph, the favorite son of his father Jacob. Jacob loved Joseph more than all his other sons and gave him a coat of many colors, a royal garment that made his brothers burn with jealousy. Joseph had dreams, strange, powerful dreams. One night he dreamed that 11 stars and the sun and moon bowed before him. He told his brothers, and their eyes turned dark with anger. "So you think you'll rule over us?" they hissed. But Joseph didn't understand what God was showing him, a destiny greater than he could imagine. One day, Jacob sent Joseph to check on his brothers who were tending flocks far from home. As he approached them, the brothers saw him from a distance, that colorful coat shining in the sun. "Here comes the dreamer," one shouted. "Let's kill him and see what becomes of his dreams." But Reuben, the eldest, stopped them. "Don't kill him. Throw him into the pit." So they stripped Joseph of his coat and threw him into a dark, empty well. Alone in the cold pit, Joseph's heart trembled. Above, he heard laughter, the laughter of his own brothers. Soon, a caravan of traders appeared, carrying spices and gold, heading to Egypt. Judah whispered, "Let's sell him. His blood will not be on our hands." And so, for 20 pieces of silver, Joseph was sold as a slave. His brothers dipped his coat in goat's blood and lied to their father, saying a wild beast had devoured him. Jacob wept bitterly for many days. Meanwhile, Joseph was carried away, chained, frightened, and betrayed, to the strange land of Egypt. He was sold to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. But even in a foreign land, God was with Joseph. Everything he touched prospered. Potiphar made him master of his entire house. But darkness returned. Potiphar's wife saw Joseph and tried to tempt him. Day after day she whispered, "Lie with me." Joseph refused, saying, "How can I do this great evil and sin against God?" One day, when no one was around, she grabbed his robe, and he fled, leaving it in her hands. Enraged, she screamed, "This Hebrew tried to attack me." Potiphar believed her lie and threw Joseph into the king's dungeon. Now Joseph sat in a cold, dark prison, forgotten, alone, innocent. Rats scurried through the shadows. Chains clanked. Nights were long and hopeless. But even there, God's light never left him. The warden saw something different in Joseph: wisdom, peace, and strength. Soon, Joseph was placed in charge of all the other prisoners. One night, 2 men were thrown into the prison, Pharaoh's chief butler and baker. Each had a dream they couldn't understand. Joseph said, "Interpretations belong to God. Tell me your dreams." He revealed the meaning. The butler would be restored, the baker would be executed. And exactly as Joseph said,